All right, hello and welcome everybody to my expert presentation. My name is Sarah Catherine Freeman, and today I will be going over how I became an expert in the North Carolina Professional Teaching Standards. So to get started, I want to show you where we can locate these standards. And if you go to Modules in Canvas and scroll down to the Teaching Dispositions module, and you scroll down a little bit more within this module, you will find the North Carolina Professional Teaching Standards link. Hit that link. And then these standards will come up and you will have access to the 6 standards and what they mean. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be going through all these standards individually, because in this video we are going to scaffold or build upon the knowledge that we have already obtained throughout the semester about these standards. So we know that the standards have been developed for all educators in North Carolina. You know, as an educator, we are held to a high standard. You know, we are called to love and to educate and to be a leader towards our students. And if we can't do these things, then we will not be an effective teacher. So how I became an expert in the North Carolina Professional Teaching Standards is I created a Kahoot. And actually making this Kahoot, not just playing it, but making this Kahoot really helped me to zone in and learn these key subjects within these standards. So we will go through these and play. And I just wanted to tell that I made these questions in the Kahoot so that they would be thought-provoking. So you have to pay attention to the wording within the questions. I made these questions multiple answers are correct questions, meaning that there is more than one answer that applies here. And I did this because this causes somebody to actually read the question and read the answers, all the way through. It causes us to think about our decisions and think about, what we are selecting. And in order to be an expert in a topic, you need to do this. You need to be able to do this. So that's how I designed this Kahoot. So right now I'm logging in on my phone so I can play on my phone here. Okay, so we're going to lock it so nobody else can get in and start. This is so exciting. Number 1. Oh, this is a multiple answers may apply question. So teachers demonstrate leadership by taking responsibility for all students' learning. Oh, definitely. Communicating their vision to the students, empowering their students. Those are both correct. But this one's not having clear instruction. No, teachers cannot demonstrate leadership by not having that clear instruction. All right. I'm not going to be playing this. I'm just going to be going through this. So this is multiple answers may apply. A teacher's classroom should make students feel safe, loved, respected, and scared. It should not make them feel scared. Our students should always feel safe, loved, and respected, because learning cannot take place unless they have that kind of environment. So I'm just going to hit one of those to keep going. Here's a true or false. Teachers should support a non-inclusive environment. Definitely not. Teachers should support an inclusive environment. We should always try to give each and every student an equal opportunity to learn, no matter the disability or inability. We will make it an ability for them to learn. Okay. Next. Multiple answers may apply. Teachers should strive to improve the profession, contribute to an establishment of a positive workplace, participate in decision-making structures, and promote professional growth. They should do all of these. All right. How can teachers embrace diversity in the school community and world? Now, this is one of the questions that you have to really think. So by treating those that are different from themselves unfairly? No. Not letting a student from a certain culture participate in an activity? By demonstrating knowledge and support of different cultures? Excuse me. All right, another true or false. Teachers should use a variety of instructional methods as they teach. That is definitely true. Our teachers need to use more than one instructional method because there's more than one type of learning style. There's more than one way that students learn. How can teachers demonstrate that they know the content they teach? By aligning their instruction with the North Carolina Standard Course of Study, by knowing the content specific to their teaching specialty, by making their instruction relevant to their students, by teaching just enough to get by. If we teach just enough to get by, our students will never learn. They will never learn. All right, 8 of 11. How many North Carolina professional teaching standards are there? I said this at the beginning of this video. I hope y'all are listening. It is 6, of course. Okay, next. True or false? Exceeds expected growth means that students' growth value for the teacher exceeds what is expected. That can be tricky if you don't read the standards like you should. So that's going to be true. Because it exceeds expected growth, exceeds what is expected. All right, 10 of 11. Teachers can take part in professional development by. There's multiple ways teachers can do this. They can do this through attending conferences, attending workshops, taking college courses while teaching school. You don't have to be out of college and teach. You can still be in college while you teach. You can take night classes. There's multiple ways to expand your knowledge. Being satisfied with what they already know. No, you never need to be satisfied with what you already know as a teacher. You should always be wanting to further your education and your knowledge so that you can better benefit your students. All right, and the last question is a true or false. Teachers should not integrate technology in their instruction. That is definitely false. And this is false because we live in a world that is filled with electronics. You know, it's filled with all kinds of opportunities electronically, and we need to do our best to provide those opportunities for our children and our students. All right, you guys, and that is the North Carolina Professional Teaching Standards Kahoot. I hope this was very helpful, and I hope that everybody was entertained and loved the questions. If you would like to play this Kahoot, I will give the link when I submit this video, and I hope everybody feels like they are more of an expert after this video. All right, everybody. Thank you. Goodbye.